78 Sports TV here with former 154-pound champion and contender Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. How you doing today, brother?
Oh yeah, I'm doing great, man. You know, just living a good life, man. Putting God first and making it all happen.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Excellent performance against Willie Nelson. A lot of people expected you to have more ring rust than that, but you definitely put on an A-class performance. How would you rate that performance?
Yeah, definitely grade A, man. It had a blowout and a knockout, so it can't get no better than that.
Indeed. Now, I understand that you are the number one contender for Jermell Charlo in his WBC belt. And I also heard that you were interested in fighting Aristide Laura. Not many people are calling out Laura, but you called him out. Which one of those fights do you want next?
I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I tell him I want to fight him. I'll fight him all, no problem. Of course, the timing and the right guy, and you know, of course, it's conducive to the big account. You know, we're gonna make it work. So, you know, and I want to give the fans, and I want to prove who's the best 154 out there. And I'm willing to fight them all, but you know, I would like to get my fight with the Child brother first for that belt, and then you know, maybe do my mandatory, whatever it is, and then start unifying the belts right away. It can happen, even though I don't think Laura has the. So I think somebody else has the WBA, but I know you got some kind of WBA belt. Though. Well, I mean, we'll make it happen.
Yeah, Laura, he's to my understanding, he was elevated to the. I think he's the only WBA champion now since Floyd retired.
Okay.
And also.
I thought somebody overseas has something like. I don't know. Look into it a little more, but.
Right. It was Mayweather who had the WBA Super Championship, but when he retired. So they elevated Laura to the champion.
Okay.
Also, you got guys like Saul Canelo Alvarez out there. Canelo was supposed to be fighting Gennady Golovkin. He vacated his WBC middleweight title. What are your thoughts on Canelo's decision?
I mean, it's not a bad decision. You know, he's not a 160 fighter. You know, he's a 154 fighter that, you know, is pretty much, you know, bringing all the fans in the seats right now. So, you know, he's fighting at 155. It's all cool with me. I'm fighting at 155 any given day of the week. It just sucks that he's not fighting anybody at the 154 division. He's fighting everybody that's blown up 40s to 47.
Right. As of right now, you are, I believe, the last man to have defeated Keith Thurman, okay? And that was in the amateurs. Keith Thurman speaks really highly of you, but he also said recently that he would consider, well, he would love to avenge his loss to you. Would you be interested, well, let me ask you this, would you be interested, or could you make 147? Could you fight Keith Thurman at 147, or would it have to be at 154?
Yeah, there's no way I'm going down.
Okay. All right.
And, you know, if Keith Thurman want to, you know, try to revenge some shit, I mean, you know, and if it makes sense, then yeah, I ain't got no problem with it. Like, shit, I'll be the damn too. There ain't nothing new. Like, y'all gonna have it there before.
Okay.
You know, I just got better, and my skills are, you know, elevated. They're still fighting the same way they fought. But you know, the resume and the results of me fighting Keith Thurman is out there, and we all know who the king of the ring was. It still is.
Okay. Now let me ask you this. You know, I need some sound bites, so you know that's why I'm asking. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you fight Keith Thurman at 154, what's the outcome of that fight?
I mean, Demetrius Andrade will get the decision, you know, and of course, I'm looking to put him out.
Okay, okay.
But at the end of the day, right now, you know, my mindset, my hunger is I'm gonna beat you down until I get you out. So if I get, you know, that's my thing, man. It's knockout season. I'm looking to get everybody up out of there, either from round 1 to round 12. But it's gonna look beautiful the way I put it together.
Oh, also, with the Charlo brothers, you know, Jamel and Jamal, there's an argument among boxing fans as to which one of those guys are better. What's your take on that? Have you paid attention to that, or seen any advantages you might have over the fighters? Which one of those brothers do you think is the best right now at that division?
I don't know, man. I mean, they do have, you know, different styles. Cause I think one brother is actually taller than the other or something like that. But for someone like me, it doesn't really matter. I think that I can destroy both of them, and I will when the time comes, and just show that I'm the best. But I mean, I haven't really watched them to see who's better than the other. I just know they both got two different fighting styles. One works for one, and one works for the other.
Okay. You also have said recently that I believe you correct me if I'm wrong. I thought you said that if once you unify at 154, you would love to fight Gennady Golovkin. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, you know, once I handle my business at my weight class and there's no one else out there to fight, and the next thing you're going to say is, why don't you fight GGG? And I'm going to be like, you know what? Let's make it happen. I mean, I don't see why, you know, I can't move up to 160 when the time's right, make it happen, and, you know, put on the show, and I believe that will be like a mega fight, like a Mayweather and, Manny Pacquiao.
Okay. What do you think of Gennady Golovkin as a fighter? Do you think he's overrated, or do you think that he is the goods? He is what everyone says he is.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He does know how to fight. I've seen some stuff from him that I was surprised. He done for you know, some top guys in amateurs, but he hasn't really fought anybody that was like any real quality or in their prime or in their, you know, in a good physical and mental state of mind to really put him anywhere, because he hasn't fought anybody like really that can fight. You know what I'm saying? Gabriel Lozano, yeah, he's cool, he's okay. Curtis Stevens, but you know, he's up and down with things, so he hasn't really fought anybody that, you know, is top 5, top 10 contender, like that's real deal.
Right, okay. Canelo Alvarez,
Don Murphy, that looked like he had pancakes for a stomach. Like, come on, man.
Right.
Whatever his name is.
Right. Canelo Alvarez and Miguel Cotto are still floating around and hovering around your weight division. They haven't committed to fighting at 154 or 160. It's like they're just, I don't know if they're just cherry picking or what they're doing, but would you love to get your hands on either one of those guys?
Yeah, like I said before, anybody's name that starts with a C, ends with an O. That's Canelo, Cotto, and Chalos. So,
right.
Yeah, I would definitely love to get my hands on them.
Okay, Demetrius. I want to get some fight predictions from you, if that's okay with you. This weekend we have a welterweight clash with Keith One-Time Thurman and Showtime Sean Porter. You know, this is a good fight, a fight that's, you know, it's rare to see good fights being made in this state of boxing. But what's your take on that fight, Showtime Sean Porter and Keith One-Time Thurman, stylistically? Just give us your take on that fight.
I mean, Sean Porter, you know, he was back in the days and still today. He definitely knows how to, you know, bang out. He's a strong kid that has enough boxing ability to, you know, help him get out of trouble. Keith is, he's always been one dimension, and that's, straightforward, and trying to put you out. If you can't do that, usually that's the decision. You can tell he's like trying to pick up some movement, which, once you get hit, some of that stuff will go out the door. But I think it's definitely a 50-50 matchup where whoever's mind is stronger and is in good shape will definitely win that fight. And I just hope for the best and the best man win. I know both of them. I fought both of them plenty of times. I really can't pick a fighter. But all I can tell you is Sean knows how to box. He got power. Keith, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna try to look for the knockout. And throw, 1-2 big punches at a time. And, has he really been 12 rounds with a dog in that type of level where it's not sparring or not the images? So, there's a lot of at stake and a lot of people, a lot of moments in the time of that fight, people will be getting tested.
Okay, what do you think of Andre Ward versus Sergey Kovalev? That fight is finalized. I believe it's for November. If that fight takes place, what do you think of the matchup?
I think it's a good matchup. It's almost, I guess you can almost say like Triple G that I guess he was scared or afraid to move up to fight him. Everybody wants 47 and the 54 to move up to fight the bigger guy, but the bigger guy don't want to go fight the bigger guy. So, that's pretty funny to me, but Andre Ward is stepping up. He's fighting a long guy, too, that has a lot of power. But with Andre's background and his skills and knowing that he knows how to get in and get out, I think it's going to be a great fight. And I think he can pull off the victory because I believe Kovalev, he does have power, but his defense is suspect. Especially if when Pascal was touching him at time to time, Andre Ward would definitely be able to get in there, dig in, and he's going to show that he's also a bully as well. So, I think Andre Ward can pull it off.
Okay. Also, Demetrius, how, I know you talked about this earlier, but how important is it for you to be undisputed 154-pound champion?
When you're, a lot of people understand it, a lot of people don't. When you're black and you don't really have a country, I'm Cape Verdean, so, I do have a country, but, it's not like, like Mexico, that's like, that's all they live, UK, like that's like their number one sports. It's hard for somebody from the United States, having that big following right up first, because you have to fight Godzilla, you got to fight the Vikings, you got to fight all type of crazy people that really start, earning your thing when there's people out there that has that whole country behind them. It doesn't matter who they fight, they go over there and support them. And, that's the difference between, the popularity, and they try to make it where it's like, oh, that's a bigger star because he has more fans following him, but the skills might not be there. But he doesn't want to fight the best of the best, like a Canelo. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, there's been a lot of guys getting popped in the sport for taking performance enhancement drugs and things of that nature. We just saw Wilder versus Povetkin not happen because Povetkin, tested positive for a banned substance. How do you feel about performance enhancement drugs in the sport of boxing and the people who use them?
It sucks that you might be going there with somebody that's dirty, and you not know, but what I think it's called VADA. Or you shot one of them. I know one's better than the other. It's like 24/7 drug testing, 365 days of the year. That's something that should just be allowed in boxing, especially when you're in that top 10 or something like that, or just trying to figure it out. Or if that's the case, let everybody get on the shit and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
it's like it's one or the other, and it's stuff that you have to worry about somebody taking drugs just to try to win, and you're over here trying to clean up the sport, make sure that you're doing the right job. And it's like I said, man, it's either one or the other. Either let everybody get on that shit, either one particular one, or everybody, just get off the shit, man. Let the best be the best naturally. You feel me?
Right. All right, Demetrius, I want to ask you. My last question for you is, as of right now in the state of boxing, for a long time it was considered to be Floyd Mayweather as the best pound-for-pound fighter in the sport. Who do you feel is the best pound-for-pound fighter in the sport right now?
Demetrius Andrade.
All right. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you for your time. And I'm going to let you get back to your day. Enjoy this weather. And I'll be giving you a call back to check on you, brother.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate your support and everything you do as well for boxing.
Thank you, brother.
Have a good day.
You too.